Well, happy Thursday, everybody. We are almost to Friday. And we have been super consistent this week. Love it. Tina and Eva are wearing the same shirt today. They must have got the memo. Love it. All right. Well, hey, let's go over to our chat. And let's talk about today's workout, everybody. So we're going to start off with our 1 minute of cardio. Looking pretty familiar. We're then going to go into 4 minutes, everybody. All right. So we're going to do 20 mountain climbers. So remember, we're going to be on the floor, mountain climbing. And then we're going to do 10 dumbbell upright rows. And then 10 strict presses. And then 10 air squats. So when we do this, you guys, just to kind of keep it all lined up, when we're going to do the upright row, remember that we're going to hold the dumbbells kind of at our hips. And at that point, we're going to pull up. And we want those elbows higher than our wrists, okay? Now, if we have a dumbbell that's kind of have a little bit heavier, use one dumbbell, maybe hook it with your fingers, and then pull it up like so. But we don't want like a super heavy dumbbell that's going to cause us to kind of have to move in different directions or kind of recruit other muscles that we don't need right now, okay? So that's on a fun note really quick. That's the part of a shoulder that's super tender if we overload it, okay? All right, you guys, well, let's get ready to rock and roll. Give me that thumbs up if you guys are all ready. All right, you guys, we got 1 minute. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, you guys, 1 minute to do our cardio. Okay, so we have a minute to just kind of prep, get that heart rate up. I want you guys to start thinking about what type of workout you want today. You know, what are you going to demand of yourself today? Are you going to push it a little bit more today? Are you going to require yourself to kind of pull back a little bit? I want you guys to start thinking about your expectations today of you. One, it could just be, I'm just so glad to be here right now. All right, everybody, 15 seconds. And then we're going to move right into that 4 minute AMRAP. All right, you guys, get ready for some mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 20 mountain climbers, everybody. All right, 20 mountain climbers. Hands are going to be on the floor, and we are simply going to alternate legs. Right knee is going to come up, left knee is going to come up. And for me, I don't even bring the toe up and touch anything. I just bring my knee as close to the elbow as possible. All right, upright row, there we go. Just like that. Upright row first, 10 upright right rows. Yep, and you were just thinking elbows higher than your wrist, keeping them shoulders back, loosening up them shoulders. There we go. And then once you're done with that, then we're going to go right into 10 dumbbell strict presses. Dumbbells are going to be rested on those shoulders, and we're going to drive those dumbbells to the ceiling, to the sky. And then once we're done with that, then we'll go right into 10 air squats. All right, so after we're done with the upright row, we're going to do the strict press. And after the strict press, we are then going to do air squats. So get rid of that weight, widen up that base with the feet, shoulders go hips back and down. There we go. Keep that chest up. And then we have squats. And then what we're going to do, you guys, for the remaining of the time is we go right back to those 20 mountain climbers. And we'll start it all over again. It's good to see everybody today. There we go. Good. The upright rows, I want to say, are probably the most trickiest. Like, what do you do? Big thing is, maybe remember, elbows high, higher than your wrists. Sometimes with tight shoulder, it's easy to kind of get your elbows and your wrists parallel with each other. All right, you guys, we have 90 seconds. And then just as a little reminder, you guys, there is some mobility to do today. So that's already been plugged into your app. All right, you guys, we have 1 more minute. All right, guys, 1 minute. 20 mountain climbers, 10 dumbbell upright rows, 10 dumbbell strict presses, and then 10 air squats. So even go a little bit wider with your base with your squat. Yeah, there we go. So we can pull those hips back and get a little bit deeper in your squat. There we go. Morning, Rania. All right, you guys, here we go. 30 seconds. And then, Rania, I'm going to go ahead and put the workout in the chat so you can see it now also.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, everybody, here we go. 10 seconds. All right, go ahead, get that last movement completed. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. So if you want to finish up those movements, you have a couple reps left, finish it up. All right, everybody, let's go ahead, grab some water, you guys, and let's come right on over to the screen. All right. So today we're going to start off with an icebreaker. I'm going to let you guys sit on it for a little bit, and then we're going to go over the workout, make sure we're all on the same page, and then we'll go back and we'll answer. So today, you guys, icebreaker is this, and it's kind of like filling in a sentence, okay? It's filling in the sentence. You know, what is one thing that could happen today that would make today great? Kind of just like fill in that sentence, okay? Fill in the blank. This would make today great. Okay, so just kind of think on that a little bit. So we're going to go into our strength today. We have 4 sets, and we are going to be doing 8 dumbbell suitcase split squats. So it's when we're doing a lunge, but we're not bringing the leg back. Okay, so I'll show you what we're talking about. And then we're going to go ahead and do 8 dumbbell devil presses, right? So we are simply going to do 4 sets of that, you guys. We're going to set a clock for 12 minutes. We're going to rest as needed in between, right? So I'm not going to give you a certain amount of time of what you need to do, but I do want it to give you time to rest. Once you feel ready to go for the next set, then we'll go ahead and jump right into the next set. Does that make sense, you guys? Yeah? Okay. So let's go over this real quick. So when we do a split squat, right? A regular lunge, you guys, we would step all the way out and then we would come all the way back. And so what we're going to do with the dumbbell split squat is we'll have our dumbbells to our side. We're going to drop our knee to the deck or get as close to the deck as possible. And we're just going to come all the way up. And we're just going to stay there for 8 total repetitions, okay? Once we're done with that, then we go ahead and just kind of split that squat. And then we go right into the next one, right? So 8 on your right, 8 on your left. Now, when we do our devil presses, grab your dumbbells. Pretend I have dumbbells, by the way. We're going to reach down, come all the way out, step out or jump out. I want you to go ahead to do a push-up on your toes or your knees. And then from here, we're then going to swing those dumbbells overhead. Let the dumbbells come to your shoulders, come to your hips, and then repeat going back down to the deck. Okay? So the devil press, you guys, is a movement that is meant to be, not meant to be done super, super fast, because there's so many movements and so many pieces that are super important, right? Like reaching for the deck. We want to lower ourselves to the floor rather than just reaching for the floor and our back rounding, right? When we get to the ground, we want to step out or jump out like you do your comfort level. and then you step up or jump up on your heels, and then you swing those dumbbells overhead. Push those shoulders high to the sky so you activate, you strengthen, support those shoulders, and then you bring it right back down to your shoulders, down to your hips, and then repeat. So there's so many movements to that piece of that movement, why it makes it such a good movement. All right? All right, so let's go over really quick, you guys. Let's fill in the sentence. To this, like fill in the blank, this would make today great. All right, Tina, we're gonna start with you.
Well, I wish the sun would come out today, but I don't think it's going to.
Maybe the wind will blow out into the ocean or something.
Maybe.
What
It's
about
like
you?
foggy and smoky.
Yeah. What about you, Eva? What would make today great?
Mine might be along the lines of Tina, but I wish all these fires would just get put out.
Yeah. Well, here's a fun little thing, you guys, on thinking about this is things that we have control over. So I'm not saying those answers are wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying, just think of it as, right, like in things that you have control over. Like when we're grateful for things, think about it, it's something that we have control over, right? So anyways, all right, what about you, Colleen?
Oh boy. Just to accomplish a whole bunch of things that I have on my list.
I like it. I like it. I have a list of 3 for myself is to, hang out with my kids, Katie, and get some homework done. So that if I can handle all 3 of those today, that would make today great. All right, you guys. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get set. We're going to start with the Suitcase dumbbell split squats. So make sure you get those dumbbells in hand. I'm going to go ahead and set a clock. Make sure we stay on point. And 3, 2, 1, and let us begin. All right. Yeah, this one's a nice, smooth motion, you guys. Dropping that knee to the floor. Yep. So it's like you're doing a lunge, Colleen. You're just not going to bring that front foot back or that back foot front, right? You're just going to keep it in place. There we go. Think about going all the way down, Eva. Get that? Oh, no. Not today, though. Yep, yep. There we go. Nicely done, you guys. Yep, it's not a fast movement. It's just nice and smooth. So when we do our strength, right, we're not doing it for time. We're not doing it for intensity. We're doing it for quality. So that's why sometimes you can grab a little bit heavier dumbbells, grab heavier weights. There we go. Super random, but somebody is making breakfast in my neighborhood that smells incredible. You know, you smell stuff and it reminds you of stuff. It reminds me of like going to my grandparents' house and hearing my grandpa or smell him making bacon and eggs and toast in the morning. There we go. Remember, we're pushing those dumbbells up. We're swinging the dumbbells, but then we're pushing the dumbbells to the top of the ceiling, to the top of the roof. Boop. There we go. Nicely done. There we go, you guys. Remember, anytime you guys have a question, go ahead and pause it and ask away. Remember, guys, once you guys get done, go ahead and just take a little bit of rest. And then go ahead and start right back in on it. There you go. Yeah, and all of this stuff, you guys think about, you know, your breathing, think about, you know, when you get to hold it, when you get to exhale. All of that is super, super important because it's going to give you energy. It's going to allow you to breathe, avoid being lightheaded. There we go. Yeah, grab the water when you need it. So we're doing 4 total sets. There we go. Remember, swing them dumbbells up and push those shoulders to the ceiling. Push it up. There we go. Nice. Yeah, those split squats require a little bit of balance, right? Right? So if you need a little bit more balance, you can kind of widen up that base just a little bit. We always want to have our feet a little bit wider and whatnot. We don't want them to be like right behind each other, one a little staggered. Again, more base creates more support. There we go. All right. There you go.
What's the time?
Yeah, we're at like 8 minutes, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah. Usually we'll always have a little bit more kind of cushion time, and we're all pretty quick, so we usually don't need all that time. But go ahead, finish up, you guys. There we go. All right, you guys. Once you guys go ahead and get done, go ahead and grab some water. There we go. All right. Very good, you guys. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's start talking about that next piece. Nice work today, you guys. That was good. I'll tell you what, those devil pressers aren't a joke. So if anybody tells you like, oh, those guys are easy, don't believe them.
I saw him on the list and I was like,
right?
oh no.
Right?
And
those guys. And what?
And the split squat.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, those lunges, split squats, whatever they are, it doesn't matter. And I always tell it to people, weighted or non-weighted, they always get you. Always get you. And it's usually my glutes that get hit like crazy with those lunges. And it's just that little extra depth of range of motion. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. So, well, let's go ahead, get into the chat. If you got the app, check out the app, you guys. So we have a 15-minute EMOM, right? So 15-minute EMOM. We're going to be doing 3 movements today. We have sumo, deadlift, high pull, right? So that's going to be those. It's like that upright row, you guys. But we actually have, but we're going to start on the floor. So a wide sumo stance. We're doing 50 seconds of that, you guys. And then we're going to rest 10 seconds. So if Dan was here, he would call that transition. He wouldn't call that rest. And then the next minute, you guys, we're going to be doing 50 seconds of dumbbell push presses. All right. So again, having your dumbbells, if you have the right size dumbbells, we're using 2. If you have a 2 heavier of a dumbbell, just use 1. Just kind of keep it like this. Hold it on each side of the dumbbell and we're going to use those legs to push the dumbbells over your head. And then the last piece is going to be the mountain climber. So let's go over the sumo deadlift high pull real quick, you guys. So again, dumbbells are going to be in our hands, and you're going to hold them like a beer mug, right? So from here, we're going to kind of tilt those dumbbells straight down. And with the wide base, you guys, you want your toes pointing at an angle. Now, at the same time, we don't want those knees collapsing at all. We want those knees pushed out. So as I'm in this sumo position, you guys, the outside of my glutes feel like they're helping out. So I'm going to tilt the dumbbells down, touch the deck. Notice I'm lowering myself to the deck. And at that point, I'm going to then start to kind of rotate the dumbbells. But then I'm going to pull it high, right? Get those ears or elbows past my ears. Come back down and then touch. Boom, up, boom, up. And then from a side view, you guys, as I go down, notice as I hinge like a normal deadlift, but my hips drop a little bit. So you see that little drop. So as I stand up, boom, opposed to me reaching for the deck. Because that part right here, you guys, is going to be what we're going to feel. And we want to feel those hips. Boom. Okay. All right. I think I've beaten that movement into the ground, right? So just remember, guys, we're just lowering ourselves to the deck. We're not bending over. All right. Any questions, or are we pretty good with how we're going to roll today? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. All right. Well, let me get the clock going. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. Okay, I got my clock set up. Eva, you got your clock set up. All right, Eva, let's go ahead and push it on 3 like always. 1, 2, 3, push. All right, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, you guys, we have 50 seconds, okay? 50 seconds of sumo deadlift high pulls. All right, we're going to widen up that base. Right? The feet are wide. You feel a little bit more the inside of those legs. All right. Looking good, you guys. All right, we have 15 seconds. All right. All right. 5, 4, 3, and go ahead and rotate. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and move over to those dumbbell push presses. We get to use those legs. Remember, let those dumbbells rest on the shoulders and begin. Okay, so one thing I wanted to tell you guys is we are going to count every single repetition today, right? So I want you to add all of the numbers together. What I tend to do is I just kind of just have a running count. I just have a running count the whole time. There we go. It's going to keep on moving. Just like the clock's keeping on moving. We got 20 seconds. All right. 10 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, and rotate. All right. So we're now going to move right into mountain climbers. Third movement of the day. Let's go ahead and get on the floor in 2, 1, begin. All right. So here we go. Just staying moving, you guys. Think one at a time, one at a time. Ten seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, we're gonna go right back to the sumo deadlift high pulls and begin. Here we go. All right, you guys, just think about it. One movement at a time, right? We're breaking this down. We have the sumo deadlift. So we're thinking sumo deadlift. Once we get off the deck, we got the high pull. We want those elbows. There we go. We want those elbows higher than our wrists. Nice. All right, you guys, we have 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and rotate. All right, you guys. We are going to go right into our push presses. 2, 1, and begin. Nice. Yep, get to use those legs. There we go. Just take a deep breath as you lower. Exhale as you punch to the ceiling. 20 seconds. All right, here we go. Come on, keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, and rotate. Nicely done, you guys. Here we go. Let's go right into our mountain climbers in 5, 4, 3, and here we go. All right, you guys. Full 50 seconds, okay? Side to side, keep on moving. Here we go, 25 seconds. Okay, keep going, you guys. We got 10 seconds. We're almost there. Three, 2, 1, and rotate. All right. Here we go, you guys. Let's get right back to those sumos. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. There we go. Just one at a time, you guys. Just think one at a time. "25 seconds. Almost there. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rotate. Okay. All right, you guys. Push presses. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, and rotate. All right. Here we go, you guys. Mountain climbers, 2, 1, and begin. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's just keep those legs moving. There we go. All right, 15 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, and rotate. Awesome. All right, you guys, keep it up, keep it up. All right, guys, we're starting that new round and begin. All right, here we go. Sumo deadlifts. Here we go. Wind that base. Remember, we're lowering ourselves to the deck. There we go. Yeah, thrust those hips, let those arms extend and come right back down to the deck. There you go. Boom. Now, here's a real little trick about this is once we've done that high pull, let those arms come down to your hips and then hinge at those hips, right? There we go. Abs are tight. 10 seconds. Almost there. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Nice job. All right, here we go. Push presses, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. There we go. Dip and drive. There we go. Keep it going, you guys. All right, 20 seconds. Nice. Just think, as you're dipping, right, you're lowering yourself down. Keep the feet flat. As you drive, that's you standing up. Keep the feet flat. And then squeeze your quads, the front of your legs, and squeeze your glutes, your butts. There you go, punch. And rotate. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take it to the floor. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, you guys, 25 seconds. $15 seconds. Almost there. 10 seconds, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Awesome, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Here we go, you guys. We are on our last set, okay? Last set of sumo deadlift high pulls. Okay, there we go. Good. Take that deep breath and exhale. Take a deep breath and exhale. All right, 20 seconds. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Push presses, everybody. "25 seconds." Nice. Here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, we have 10 seconds. We're going to get right into those mountain climbers. 3, 2, and begin. All right, you guys, here we go. All right, keep those legs moving, guys. We're running up that mountain. Five seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rotate to your rest. So if Dan was here, it would be officially the rest. Nicely done, you guys. High five, you guys. Everybody's giving me that high five. All right, so let's do this, you guys. Let's go ahead and put your total rep count in the chat. Awesome, Tina. Way to go. Right, the hardest part about all of this is the math. Nice job, Eva. Way to go, Colleen. All right. Well, way to go, you guys. So remember, right, we have our mobility section at the bottom, in the bottom of the app. So has everybody have you guys been able to locate that? Tina, have you been able to locate it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And Eva, you know where it's at, right? Yep, cool, cool. And Colleen, you've found it? Yeah.
I haven't looked for it yet, but I do have the instructions.
Okay. Yeah, if you just, it's just on the app, you guys. You just guys go to today's workout, scroll all the way to the bottom, click it, and you'll see a video there ready for your pleasure. All right, you guys, let's get that photo in. And you know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to clean my screen. Yesterday I was posting it, and I was like, oh my gosh, my screen is so dirty. All right, you guys, here we go. Happy Thursday. We did it. 3, 2, 1. Outstanding job today, you guys. All right, well, I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. And yeah, if you guys need anything, let me know.
Thanks, Scott.
All right, you bet, you guys. Have a great day.
Have a good day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Everybody have a good day.
You too, Colleen. See you, Eva.